channel. This is Betty. I'm a nutritionist and I help you transition to a plant-based diet, also overcome chronic diseases. But today I want to share with you a topic that is very deep to my heart when it comes to raising trilingual kids, multilingual kids. If this topic is interesting for you, please keep watching, subscribe and like if you like this video. I want to share with you this video because it's going to be a short video, but I want you to understand something. My kids are trilingual. So my 6.5 years old is speaking 3 languages: Polish, good; English, very good; Hebrew, also really good. So he managed to know all these 3 languages. My younger son is 2.5, almost 3 years old. He understands all 3 languages. He speaks mostly Hebrew because we live here and he's going to the kindergarten. So that's when this language is the most exposed for him. But what I want to share with you, online there are lots of advices of how to raise trilingual, multilingual, duolingual kids. And all of them are great, and I'm sure you will find lots of information and lots of useful info. But I want to tell you, when I researched this topic, I felt like I am not really able to apply any of those. I am quite an spontaneous woman, and I am very hard to keep it, a routine that does not change for a few years. I'm very spontaneous. I love change. I don't hide it. So I'm very kind of spontaneous, and I don't like to keep it, as it should be by the book. So when I researched this topic, I'm like, okay, so when I'm talking to him English, I need to wear, let's say, yellow shirt. And when I'm talking to him Polish, I need to, speak just Polish. And when I do this, so there were rules for it, which are helpful. And I'm sure every child is different, and that's what would be helpful for you as well. But I just want to share with you what with me, with my story, with my kids. Us traveling the world from Hawaii to Miami to all these places, going crazy, all Europe, being in the summer in the van, doing lots of crazy things, basically until COVID happened. We were disorganized, we were really having disorganized life. We loved it. We love spontaneous, we love freedom, we love traveling all over the world. But this wasn't really helpful when it comes to raising kids and being organized, and stuff like that. So I can tell you, if I managed to teach my kids 3 languages, you can too. It's just the willpower. It's just talking, exposing them to this language. Even me myself, I speak to my kids, let's say English most of the times, and then I still introduce Polish words. Or when I'm angry at them, I normally speak Polish. So that's something I noticed. But sometimes I say, so can you bring me water? But I say, can you bring me mime? Because this is just an easier word for me, water and mime. So I just say, can you bring me mime? Just because I mix the languages, and they do the same. But if they don't have to, or if they don't have to mix it. But it's okay if they mix it until a certain moment of their lives when they will be able to separate languages. So they mix the languages. They, especially my older son, you can see some videos on my YouTube. When he starts talking, you can hear that he is mixing the languages, but now he doesn't. He's 6 and he's talking perfectly. So I just want to encourage you, because I hear from so many friends of mine that ask me, so he speaks also Polish? And I say, he speaks Polish and English and Hebrew. So they're like, wow, what an amazing start for life. And I'm like, right, but you also speak English to me right now. Why don't you teach your children to speak English? She's like, yeah, I know, but... And there are so many arguments of why not. So I really think that it's important, if you speak another language, give this gift to your children. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as they hear it, as long as they're exposed to it, it's a free gift. It's like so many years saved by, from this studying. I really encourage you this. If you know another language, give it to your child. It can be imperfect, but it can be there. It still is important to give it to them. I gotta go. I have just 5 minutes to pick up my older son from school, but I really encourage you to do that. And if you like this video, please subscribe and like. And if you have more questions about it, and if you have a specific questions about how we deal with certain situations having trilingual kids, let me know. But in general, I have to tell you, I love it. I'm proud of them. When I hear my son understanding English, Polish, and Hebrew, and I understand that The moment he will introduce another language in his life, is gonna be just like, swimming in the ocean. He goes from this language to this language, and I love it, and it's just so beautiful. I want to tell everybody, we just came back from school. Tell me something in English. What do you want to do today?
That to get an electric bike.
No electric bike.
Get the electric scooter.
Electric scooter? Just a normal one.
No, electric scooter, and then go to get lots of mushrooms.
Because you love mushrooms?
Yes. And
Okay.
also then
A teraz powiedz po polsku.
I potem pójdziemy do domu, pobawię się moim electric bike na balkonie i potem pójdę
Okay.
sobie
And now, להגיד את זה בעברית.
ואז ניקח את ריו, נחפש, אני אראה לו את האלקטריק בייק, ואז...
As you can see, he makes mistake. He's sometimes looking forward, the same as we all do. It's not about being perfect, it's about getting better. It's about improving.